Oh, the irony. We're back. The Dr. Rock. Todd Bobby Show.
Hey, Todd Bobby. Dr. Rock, your timing and your lead-ins are just perfection.
Thank you.
Going on that, Todd Bobby has a feeling I know the song. So, let's hear it.
We're going to go back to mid-90s, one of the big albums of the 90s, and one of the big albums of all time.
Ah, yes.
1995's Jagged Little Pill.
Wow.
The artist, Alanis Morissette. I think that's ironic.
That's the name of the song. And Alanis Morissette, Canadian / American now. Got dual citizenship. That's what I heard. If those were watching a hockey game, sang the anthems. Game 7, I believe. Stanley Cup Finals. That's right. Alanis Morissette coming into your living rooms.
Let's do this.
An old man turned 98. He won the lottery and died the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? Mr. Play It Safe was afraid to fly. He packed his suitcase, kissed his kids goodbye. He waited his whole damn life to take that flight. And as the plane crashed down, he thought, well, isn't this nice? And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? Life is a funny worry. I'm sneaking up on you when you think everything's okay and everything's going right. And life is a funny way. Coming out when you think everything's going wrong and everything blows up in your face.
Alanis. Is that big song?
Certain songs and certain music and stuff is just like jumping in a time capsule, time machine. It brings you back to a certain time and you just can feel that era again. That's something this song and her music in general does for me. It brings me back to that time period in the 90s. It just transports you back. You can kind of almost feel the 90s again. And very unique artist. She has a very unique singing style. Almost has those like yodels or whatever in her voice where she, hits those higher notes, and you could distinctly Alanis Morissette. And massive album, massive. She have 5, 6 big singles off this. Something like that.
Yeah. I think Todd Bobby remember 6 singles, I think it was, and that album, 9 Grammy nominations, 5 Grammy wins. It was a big album. Todd Bobby doesn't remember much from the 90s, but Todd Bobby definitely remembers this album from 1995.
And even the video itself, like, you know, we don't always necessarily talk about the videos and stuff too, because we're looking for the music for the most part. But even the videos sometimes are iconic. Simple little video, just a neat little twist on the video, and just something unique, and just adds to the style of the music and style of the artist. And yeah, just this one just really, you know, takes me back.
Shot in a fitting setting of the Canadian winter.
Well, let's get back into this.
The traffic jam when you're already late. A no smoking sign on your cigarette break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's meeting the man of my dreams and then meeting his beautiful wife. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? A little too ironic. And yeah, I really do think it's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride on your already paid. It's the good advice that you just didn't take. And who would have thought it figures? And yeah, life is a funny way sneaking up on you. Life is a funny, funny way of helping you out, helping you out.
Rock. Todd Bobby. That was that Canadian jam. It's I recall one time I got a phone call from Alanis' production company. Asked me to be involved in one of her videos off this album, and fortunately didn't work out. Scheduling conflict. I might have been soul searching to find myself, but
It's called Rehab.
sometimes you just can't make it.
Once again, yeah, just a classic song, classic video. Old beater car, breaks down or ran out of gas, whatever else.
Yeah.
You know, just there's something about her music that's obviously catchy, because she sold what, 30 million copies or something like this. Nothing
One of-
ridiculous.
One of the best selling albums of all time, right? So
Yeah, it just struck. You know, it was on fire. Everything off it was gold. You know.
well,
I don't know what else, you know, I can really say about it, other than just like, you know, this is just one of those songs that pretty much everybody should have probably heard throughout the years.
now Todd Bobby would say that you know, at her age, 21, I think, when this album came out, and she had a few hits before when she was younger, right? But not like this.
It was a very
She was kind of that poppy.
She was a very different style. She had the big hair.
Yeah.
It was
just
pop
called
music.
Alanis.
Yeah, and it was I can't remember the name of the song. Now that you said that, I do recall, you know, the video and everything like that. It wasn't horrible, but you know, she really found her groove, found herself, because she wrote about her life experiences up to that point. And yeah, some of the songs were written about some pretty risque matter and stuff like that she'd gone through, but that resonated with probably, I'm guessing, mostly, you know, the younger people who bought the albums. But that's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
But you know, just it resonated with them. They could relate to it, and it was almost like an angry angst to some of the music.
Yeah, maybe, you know, Todd Bobby thinks that a little bit of inspiration, maybe Taylor Swift had a little inspiration from Alanis Morissette back in the day with some of the songwriting, you know, like that angsty, angry, you know, over partners and things like that. But yeah, this is a great album, and if you haven't heard it, it's worth a pickup. It's worth a pickup. It's worth a play. I mean, it's you got 6 hit songs right off the hop. The rest of the album is great as well. So worth a listen.
As you said, it's maybe like maybe not just Taylor Swift, in general, great albums you draw inspiration from, and yeah, this is just one of those albums that it's kind of basically a timeless classic.
Yeah, definitely Dr. Rock and Todd Bobby approved. And yeah, on that note, go back in time, grab those tapes from 1995, wind them up, Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill, pop in those CDs because they were just they were around. Vinyls were tucked away in the shelves, grandma's basement, wherever they are. But still relevant today. You know what to do. Enjoy the music. Enjoy your day.